Have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up and you can almost taste the version of you that follows through? You're thinking, this is it. This is the year. This is the season where I finally stay consistent. And then the day happens. A text comes in, something shifts at work, someone needs you, your energy drops, the calendar tightens, and by the time you get to the end of the day, the goal that felt so alive at 7 a.m. feels like it belongs to a different person. If you've lived that pattern, you are in the right place, because the difference between a goal you set and a goal you live usually comes down to one thing: your why. In this episode, I'm going to help you find yours in a way that lands emotionally, and I'll give you a simple reset that you can use the moment your momentum wobbles, so you keep moving in the direction of your next success. Welcome back to the Your Next Success podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Carolyn Sangal, life first career coach and strategist. This show is about helping you design the life you want and build a career that fuels it, with tools that work in real life on real days with real emotions. And today we're talking about your why. Because when you know what you want, you have direction. When you know why you want it, you have staying power. And when you build mental fitness, you have the ability to come back to yourself fast. Here's what I've noticed about January goals. They usually start with energy, clean, hopeful energy. You get a fresh page, a new calendar, a new idea of what could be possible. You set the goal and it feels like relief. It feels like direction. It feels like finally. Then real life does what real life does. Stress shows up. Pressure shows up. There'll be a disappointment, a change. A schedule fills itself, your body feels tired, and emotions feel bigger than expected. And then you feel that internal shift, almost like you're watching yourself from the outside, where the goal gets quieter and quieter until it fades into the background. That experience is part of being human, and it's also a signal. It's your system telling you, I need more than just motivation. Because motivation is a feeling, and feelings move. So when the feeling shifts, the question becomes, what carries you then? That's where your why comes in. Your why is what brings you back into alignment when life gets loud and busy. So you can have two inner voices. One tightens, one builds. When pressure hits, you tend to hear one of two inner voices. One voice restricts you. It rushes you. It judges you. It makes everything feel urgent and heavy. It sounds like, I'm behind. I should be further by now. I always do this. This is taking too long. That voice can feel like tough love, but it creates stress, and stress makes consistency harder. And then there's a second voice. It is steadier, clearer. It's strong without being harsh. It sounds like, okay, I'm here. What's the next step? I can adjust and keep going. Progress lives in the next choice. That voice is resilience. That voice is mental fitness in action. Mental fitness is the ability to access that steady voice on purpose, especially in moments when you feel stretched. And this matters because your why is one of the fastest bridges to that steady voice. When you reconnect to your why, you stop negotiating with the moment and you start leading yourself again. Your why lives under your goal. A goal is the outcome you're moving toward. Your why is what that outcome protects, supports, or makes possible. So if your goal is get a new job, your why might be, I want work that supports the life I'm building. If your goal is lose weight, your why might be, I want to feel strong, capable, and confident in my body. If your goal is make more money, your why might be, I want freedom, stability, and choices. And when your why is clear, something shifts inside you. You stop trying to force yourself and you start remembering yourself. This is the energy that lasts. Okay, I'm going to read 7 why starters. As you listen, let your body tell you what's true. You'll feel it. It'll be a soft yes, a calm certainty, and a tightening that releases. Okay, do you want stewardship and longevity? You want to be well enough to carry what you're called to carry. Or do you want energy? You want days that feel fueled and present. Or do you want quality of life? You want your time to feel like it belongs to you again. Or do you want mental clarity and emotional steadiness? You want to feel grounded and strong under pressure. Do you want self-trust? You want to become someone who follows through. Do you want to be a role model? You want to lead by who you are, at home and at work. Do you want joy and aliveness? You want your life to feel good, and you want your work to support that life. The ones that you feel, they're not random. They're pointing you to what matters most for you. Okay, so your action step. Let's turn this into something you can use today. First, choose your top 3 why starters, the 3 that feel most true right now. Then write 1 sentence, just 1. I am building my next success because, and then finish that sentence. And I want you to feel the difference between a sentence that sounds nice and a sentence that feels true, feels steady. True feels, like you can exhale. Now here's the mental fitness move. The next time you feel yourself start to wobble, instead of spiraling or negotiating, ask yourself 1 question. Which voice is leading me right now? And then choose the steadier voice. So here's a simple way to do it in the moment. You can take your thumb and your finger, put them together. Maybe start to rub them just so you start to feel the ridges on your fingertip or on your thumb. Take 1 slow breath. And say next success. Next step. That phrase is a clue. It tells your system we are back, we are building. Then take 1 aligned action today. 1 message, 1 boundary, 1 application, 1 walk, 1 workout, 1 honest conversation, 1 choice that supports your why. Take a small step toward aligned direction. This is what resilience looks like in real life. Your why creates your staying power, and mental fitness and resilience gives you the ability to return to your why quickly, especially when life changes pace. If you want the deeper framework to this, listen to my prior episode on mental fitness. It will strengthen what we practiced here and give you language for what's happening internally when pressure rises. For today, keep it simple. Know your why. Reset fast. Take the next success, next step. Thank you for listening to the Your Next Success podcast. If this episode helped you, share it with someone who's building their next success too. And subscribe so you get the next episode the moment it drops. I'll see you next time. Keep reaching for your next success.